Good evening, everyone. I am Genevieve Floyd, and I have the honor of serving as the Supervisor of Career and Post-Secondary Partnerships for Montgomery County Public Schools, and of serving as your Mistress of Ceremonies for the evening. Okay. Tonight, we have gathered to recognize some of the most remarkable, extraordinary, intelligent, and courageous young people in the state of Maryland, and I dare say in the nation. And I say that particularly using the word courageous, because I do believe it takes a bit of courage to decide when you are 14 or 15 or 16 in grade 8, 9, or 10 that you're going to college. And you're going to do that while also earning your high school diploma. That takes courage, perhaps a bit of persuasion and communication with parents and family members. But we have young people who did just that. And they persisted, and they succeeded. And tonight, we're recognizing the class of 2024. Please give them a round of applause. The overwhelming majority of these young people are going to graduate from Montgomery College this week, one of the top premier institutions in the country. Yes. They're going to graduate this week and receive their college degree. And then next month, they'll graduate from high school. We have some who will take a few more courses before they graduate with their degree this summer, but all of them are certainly worthy of special recognition. We're so proud. And I'm so thrilled that so many of you are here to help us recognize and honor these young people. We are in a beautiful facility, and we are fortunate that we have dynamic partners, not only at Montgomery College, but also at universities at Shady Grove. And here to welcome us to this lovely facility, we have the executive director of the universities at Shady Grove. She's going to bring welcome remarks, and she's also going to present to you for opening remarks the Secretary of Higher Ed Commission, Dr. Sanjay Rai. So please welcome Dr. Ann Kadamian to the platform.
Thank you, Dr. Genevieve Floyd. Thank you for your vision of this event and all you do for us. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. And to all the duly enrolled students, scholars who are being honored tonight by Montgomery County Public Schools and Montgomery College, I say congratulations. To you and to your families and to all of our guests, welcome to the Universities at Shady Grove, or USG, as we like to say. It is always an honor to have colleagues from our educational partners at MCPS and MC here at USG. So welcome to all of our honored guests. Thank you all for being here. And of course, I'll formally introduce in just a minute Dr. Sanjay Rai as well. USG is not only a beautiful campus, as I hope you saw as you were walking in, it is a unique institution of higher education. We're not a single university. Instead, on one campus, we partner with 9 outstanding universities in the university system of Maryland to offer nearly 80 degree programs right here in the heart of Montgomery County that align with career opportunities of today and of the future. Biocomputational engineering, cyber-physical systems engineering, translational life sciences and technology, graphic design, business, education, criminal justice, public administration, mechanical engineering, nursing, and so much more. We're part of a 2+2 pathway where most students begin their college experience with our incredible partners, Montgomery College, for their first 2 years, and then transfer to USG for their final 2 years. That makes your college experience accessible and affordable, as well as outstanding. At USG, we are laser focused on your return on investment. Our goal is to see every student at USG career ready with great job opportunities when you graduate. And in the long run, we are aiming for debt-free graduation for every student. We're at 60% right now. We're going for 100. So we are here to serve students just like you, those who have already completed the first 2 years of college. Soak that in. You've completed the first 2 years of college, and you're ready to go on to earn a bachelor's degree from universities such as College Park, UMBC, Towson, Salisbury, or Bowie State. As I like to say about USG, we are 9 universities on 1 campus with great results. For those of you who are considering your next steps, we'd love to see you here. Finally, I want to say to all of the students, what all of you are celebrating tonight as participants in dual enrollment programs is absolutely extraordinary. It's amazing, really. So many of you will be attaining a college degree before you walk across the stage to accept your high school diploma. How great is that? Remarkable. And I'm delighted to be among the first to say well done and congratulations. And I want to wish you all the best in the next phase of your educational and your professional journeys. We're all so proud of you. And now I have the pleasure of introducing someone who was so instrumental in helping to build the dual enrollment programs over the past several years in his previous role as Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs at Montgomery College. Appointed by our governor, Wes Moore, he is now the Secretary of the Maryland Higher Education Commission. Please welcome Dr. Sanjay Ray.
Thank you, Dr. Kadenium. Good evening, everyone. You can do better, especially people who are sitting on this side, right? Good evening. Thank you very much. It is so wonderful to be with all of you this evening. I'm proud to serve as Secretary of Maryland Higher Education Commission and bring greetings from Governor Wes Moore and Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller. My charge as Secretary is clear, which is to increase educational access by equity by creating transformative partnerships which will build pathways to work, wages, and wealth. Tonight's event is a shining example of a strong partnership leading to increased access and equity in Maryland's post-secondary education landscape. What does it all mean for all of you, my graduating students? To create programs like this requires transformative partnerships. In your case, partnership with Montgomery College, Montgomery County Public Schools, our county council, county executive's office. These 4 groups were involved a few years ago in creating partnerships like that. Certainly, we were benefiting from the creative environment, and our environment where creation was possible. Everyone was thinking about doing new things, bold things. What is the bold thing? Asking 15, 16-year-olds to make a decision about leaving high school and coming to Montgomery College, or staying at your high school at Northwest and other places and taking college classes, right? So you took that challenge. For us in the system to believe that it is possible that high school students, right after 8th grade, 9th graders, 10th graders, will come to college campus and take challenging classes, and they will be in a different environment. Questions were asked. Can high school students fit into the college life? You all have done very well. Academically, you have done extremely well. Many of you are completing your 2-year degree within 2 years, which is much higher than the national average. Many of you have not done just 60 credits. Many of you have done much more than what is required. I understand that at least there's one student graduating with 90 credits in a biotechnology program. Right? There are students who have earned 4.0 GPAs, and they're moving on to Carnegie Mellon University to study computer science, top-rated programs in the nation. You took leadership positions in student clubs, student governments, correct? You had opportunity for experiential learning. You had an opportunity to be part of undergraduate research programs. Some of you had an opportunity to do internships in places like NIST, top-rated places for science in our country. I'm very glad that all of you are going to pursue a 4-year degree in next few months. I'm disappointed that all of you are not doing this in Maryland. You still have time. We have wonderful institutions. You just experienced one. This is unparalleled. If you go somewhere else, expect little less. No, I didn't say that. But you have that opportunity. We want our talent to stay in Maryland. So for those who are temporarily leaving our state, if you're going to other places, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or California, Texas, please come back. We have great jobs waiting for you. We have great companies here. Our unemployment rate is 1.8% for the last several months, top in the country. That means what? We are looking for talent. Our companies are looking for talent. Good paying jobs are right here. So make sure that as soon as you are done with your 4-year degree, don't take a day more than 2 years, okay? You're really very well prepared to succeed. I was talking to president of a 4-year institution, top-rated, number 12 rated institution in the country within the state of Maryland. At this university, 45% of their graduating class this year is transfer students. And their success rate is either same or higher than the native students at the same institution. I say this because you are highly prepared. You are very well prepared to succeed no matter where you go for your 4-year degree. And again, you have not graduated yet, a few more years, right? Promise us you will not take a day more than 2 years and you'll come back to Maryland. Thank you for that. For programs like this, often environment but individuals make difference. Today, I want to thank 2 individuals who were really involved from day one. Dr. Elena Sainz from Montgomery College, Dr. Genevieve Floyd from Montgomery County Public Schools. Please give them a huge round of applause. I also want to thank all the staff at Montgomery County Public Schools, all the staff, and especially faculty at Montgomery College who have worked with you in bringing these accomplishments for you today. I cannot thank the parents who took chance with us, at least in the beginning. This was something new, asking your kids to leave right after middle school, skip your high school experience, go to Montgomery College, and this was the first time that we were trying this. I went from house to house, from Clarkburg and some other areas, to convince parents that you can take this chance, and at the end, you will be very happy with your decision. And today, 271 of you are graduating, and you're graduating in the areas of business. I understand nursing graduates are here, cloud computing, networking, computer science, every area where our economy needs people. Our companies need people in these areas. Our hospitals need nurses. Our school system needs teachers. What a great program. And for parents, thank you for taking the chance, but I think your bank looks good too. right? Your bank accounts look very good too. Please make sure that you talk about this partnership with your neighbors, friends, colleagues, certainly early college program, but what is available here right at home in Montgomery County and the state of Maryland. Wonderful institutions. Do your associate degree while you are in high school, or if you didn't do this in high school, you can still go to Montgomery College. You have same programs, same services available for you. And then right here at universities at Shady Grove, you can get a business degree from the School of Business. You can get a nursing degree. You can get a computer science degree, cybersecurity degree without leaving home. So 60% students are debt-free at this wonderful institution. That is a huge accomplishment. Dr. Kadenian, thank you. And please give her a round of applause. It is often said that the success is granted to those who have a strong start in life and seize the opportunities presented to them. Tonight, graduates, all of you have very bright start and you are destined for success. Good luck, best wishes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Dr. Kademian, thank you so much for those warm words of welcome. Certainly appreciate you, the entire staff, your generosity and your hospitality. And certainly, Dr. Rai, you have been with us since the beginning. And it is always great to see you and to have your continuous support, and definitely good to have someone in the governor's office that we can call friend. So thank you both. Leadership is important. It takes great leadership to sustain a great partnership over decades. We are so fortunate that we have great leaders at the helm of both institutions. Serving at the helm of Montgomery County Public Schools, we have one of our own who's returned to support us during a time of transition. She is gracious, she's a dynamic leader, and certainly has a heart for children. Serving at the helm of Montgomery College is a very conscientious leader who's focused on ensuring that we have a vibrant Montgomery County with Montgomery College at its center. So here to bring us greetings, you will first hear from our interim superintendent, Dr. Monique Felder, followed by the president of Montgomery College, Dr. Jermaine Williams. Please receive them as they come.
Thank you, Dr. Floyd, and good evening, everyone. I am so absolutely thrilled to be here tonight to celebrate and recognize so many of our wonderful students. Graduates, I congratulate and applaud you for all that you have done. I want to thank Montgomery College for their partnership. Working hand in hand with Montgomery College enables us to join our resources to make sure our students are provided with an excellent and world-class education. It helps us ensure that they are not only able to compete on a global stage, but to succeed on that stage as well. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize the work of our central service team and all of the MCPS administrators and staff who collaborate with our colleagues at Montgomery College to support our students. This indeed is an exciting evening. MCPS is leading the state in the number of high school students who earn a college degree. That's right. And I am proud to tell you that we will be recognizing, fasten your seatbelts, more than 300 students in the class of 2024 tonight. So students, whether you're here, or here, I want you to stand up right now. And everyone get your hands ready, because they did the thing, and we're going to give them another huge round of applause. We are so super duper proud of all of you. Thank you. So these students, you may be seated, have earned 50 or more credits towards an associate degree, with the overwhelming majority earning an associate's degree from Montgomery College. Again, this is nothing short of amazing. We should all be excited for the future of these graduates, as well as for the future of this county, Montgomery County. These opportunities would not happen if it were not for our board members, and we have two of our board members here tonight. Ms. Rivera Oven and Ms. Lynn Harris is here tonight, and I'd like to recognize them representing their colleagues. This would not happen without their support, so thank you for your presence this evening. You are all appreciated. And of course, parents, guardians, and family members. We know it takes a village, so we congratulate you as well. So students, get your hands together and applaud your family members, your parents, and your guardians. The students did not arrive at this juncture without your encouragement and support. Your support is undoubtedly part of the reason why these students have achieved so very much. You should all be very proud. Students, well, we already did that. We applauded your parents and guardians and families of members, but we can do that again as well. So thank you again. And finally, to our graduates of 2024, this is not the end, but the beginning. Tonight is about celebrating your achievements, and I am very proud of you. We are excited for your futures and look forward to seeing what you do as you continue on your educational career and journeys. I look forward to seeing many of you at your high school graduation ceremonies, so congratulations to all of you again, and much, much success. Thank you.
Good evening. All right, let's do it one more time. Good evening. I appreciate that. Before I get started, I want to acknowledge some people who help to guide Montgomery College day in and day out. There are 10 of them, 3 of them are here today, the Board of Trustees. So the chair of the Montgomery College Board of Trustees, Dr. Michael Brittenall, is up on the stage. The second vice chair of the Board of Trustees, Ms. Gloria Aparicio Blackwell. And Trustee Omar Lazo is with us as well. Thank you, trustees, for all that you do. Thank you for your vision, for your support. Thank you, Dr. Felder and Dr. Floyd, for your partnership and the great collaboration that we have with Montgomery County Public Schools. It is obviously an extremely valuable one. Thank you, Dr. Kademian. I know you're here. So thank you. Thank you so much for our collaboration with Universities of Shady Grove, USG. We appreciate you. Dr. Rye, it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for your support, for your leadership at the state level, empowering more Marylanders to access higher education in an equitable way and stay and ensure that Maryland is thriving. So thank you, sir. When I look at the partner organizations represented here today, I'm absolutely inspired. We are indeed building a pipeline of educational opportunity in some very powerful ways. Ultimately, these efforts will enable more residents to fulfill high-demand jobs, earn family-sustaining wages, and this really important component, because I've talked with several of you, positively contribute to your communities, right, in ways that advance society. I know that's extremely important to so many of you through conversation. To the families and friends who are here who provided support for these students, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As an individual who has an 11 and a 6-year-old and soon will be in that high school range, sincerely, thank you. I know there's a lot that goes into it. Thank you for contributing to the success of these students. Please, we've done it before, but we can't do it enough. Give your family and friends another round of applause, please. The reason for the season, to the graduates, congratulations, right? You have truly excelled, right? Just to give you a sampling of some of the achievement, and we've heard a little bit of it, 124 of our dual enrolled students will graduate with honors. Will graduate with honors having achieved a 3.5 or higher GPA, right? 24 of our dual enrolled graduates are members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. "23 of you are receiving certificates in addition to your associate's degree." Yeah, that's and 28 of you have a just straight 4.0 GPA. You graduates are obviously extraordinary. Your personal vision has put you on a path seeking out college, as we know, before even graduating from high school. And that takes a lot of ambition and courage. Taking on the rigors of college work in your high school years requires time management and discipline, among a multitude of other variables. Your success reveals that you have a drive for knowledge that is absolutely exceptional. Your intellectual curiosity that propels you will continue to be an asset in your next chapter as you go on to work or a four-year institution or a combination of both. Speaking of which, I know that many of you are also service-oriented, and I hope that will ground you in your meaningful work as you advance. At Montgomery College, we strive to provide our students with experiences of economic, social, and community impact. We also seek to produce enhanced economic and social mobility, right? I hope that you felt that. I hope that you experienced that. I'm confident that all of you have experienced these outcomes and more, right? You have proven yourselves to be talented, creative students who have unlocked your potential to transform lives, enrich the community, and change the world. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you both for those words of greetings. We surely appreciate your steadfast support and indeed your leadership. Now, before we focus on the students, I do want to acknowledge one more group, the deans and the faculty members at Montgomery College. They have been tremendous in taking care of our students. Would you please stand so that we can just acknowledge you? Any deans and faculty members? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting our students and ensuring that they get across the stage at Montgomery College. Now it's time to focus on our students. I'm so excited to get the celebration started by inviting to the stage with an inspirational song, Miss Khadijah J.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Khadijah Jai. I'm a senior at Northwood. Today I will be singing I Am Changing from Dreamgirls. We are all going through a time where we are very much changing. We're going through a change in our lives, and we can acknowledge where we started, where we've been, and where we are going. So enjoy. Look at me. Look at me. I am changing, trying every way I can. I am changing. I'll be better than I am. But I need a friend to help me start all over again. But I need you, I need you, I need a hand. I am changing, seeing everything so clear. I am changing. I'm gonna start right now, right here. I'm hoping am changing. I'll be better than I am, but I need a friend to help me start all over again. That would be just fine. I know it's gonna work out this time, 'cause this time I am. This time I am changing. I'll get my life together now. I am changing. Yes, I know how. I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna leave my past behind. I'll change my life. I'll make a vow, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Thank you very much.
Woo, aren't you glad I got it right? Oh my goodness, that was awesome. Thank you so very much. Let's give her another hand. Wow. While our coordinators prepare the students, I want to tell you a little bit about our Jumpstart to College pathway option. As our students make their way to the left side, our Jumpstart students, Jumpstart is actually one of our pathway opportunities. It's available to students from all 25 high schools. This option was to provide students the chance to get a jump start on their college education. So they could earn anywhere between 3 credits or 30 credits. We have students who decided to go all the way in the Jumpstart Pathway program, working specifically with their college coordinator and with their high school counselor to determine their own pathway and earn a degree. Please, leaders, stand and prepare to receive the Jumpstart to College scholars as we present them with their presentation of stoles. Let's hear it for our Jumpstart students.
AJ Allen. AJ is from Clarksburg High School. He's going to get his MC degree in architecture, and he is headed to Morgan State University. Next, we have Tian Lee from Northwood. We have Arnav Pabla from Northwood High School. He will be receiving his degree in computer science and physics, headed to UMD. And those are our Jumpstart students.
Congratulations, Jumpstart students. We are so excited for you. The next program is our early college program. It's one of our boldest initiatives. So, to bring greetings on behalf of the early college students, let me look at the slide this time. For our early college students, to bring remarks for our early college students, we have, maybe I'll look at my notes again. Caitlin Spinley. Please receive Caitlin as she comes.
Hello, everyone. Hello. My name is Caitlin Spenley. I'm an early college student graduating with an associate's degree in general engineering, and I have the honor of sharing a few words with you today. First of all, again, I would like to applaud all of you for your accomplishments. I am sure you are excited and relieved to finally make it here. I know I certainly am. You see, just a month ago, I received 2 emails. The first email read, "Your classmates have voted you to be the early college speaker at next month's dual enrollment ceremony. Congratulations!" As I was pleasantly shocked, I then clicked on the next email that read, "If you are receiving this email, then you are in danger of failing a course. Please reach out to your coordinator for support." My joy instantly turned to despair. But with hard work and support from my classmates, college faculty and staff, and my parents, I am happy to say I passed the course. Thank you. And by the way, thank you for voting for me. It has been said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Like myself, I am sure that many of you have experienced ups and downs as both a high school and college student. I will say there were times I would think, man, maybe it would have been so much easier if I was taking high school classes. Maybe I wouldn't have all this stress about projects, potentially failing a class, and not graduating. I mean, I could just enjoy senioritis. However, even though we all could have stayed at our high schools and probably gotten the grades we wanted, I think we understood the importance of stepping out of our comfort zones, challenging ourselves in our academics, and taking charge over our career paths. And all of that takes courage and perseverance. However, this is not easy. As you know, with college classes, circumstances can change from bad to worse very quickly. And there will be times you will find yourself at the top of the curve, and other times you will hate the person who broke it. One day, bacteria is successfully growing on a petri dish, and the next day, gamma rays are unexpectedly destroying them. However, neither success or failure defines us, but what truly matters is what we learn and how we grow from these experiences. As we move from high schoolers in college to college students in college, or adults in the work field, I want to remind you of what you have already accomplished at MC. You have already stepped into a new environment and took the initiative to make new connections. You have already tackled some challenges and had some tough courses and passed. You have already started to pave the way for your future. I hope that as you continue in your next chapter, you will continue with not only courage, but the knowledge that you, class of 2024, have been here before and you can do it again. Congratulations.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. As the coordinators prepare our early college students for the presentation of STOLs, let me share with you a little information about early college. I shared earlier that early college was one of our boldest initiatives. We started in 2018 with 43 students that first semester. Last semester, we had over 400 students total. Early college students apply in grade 10, and then they leave their high school and they go to college full-time, completing their 11th grade year and their 12th grade year, while simultaneously completing their freshman year in college and their sophomore year in college. They are extraordinary. And at this time, I'm going to ask the leaders on stage to please stand as we prepare to receive our early college scholars.
Just a reminder to all students, be sure you have your card filled out and bring it up with you to the stage tonight. Thank you. So we're going to begin with Adrian Quiroz-Nugent, who is from RMHS Behavioral Health degree. He will be finishing, and he will be going on to UMBC. Next, we go to Govri Guribande from Quince Orchard High School. She is completing the behavioral health degree as well, and will be going on to the University of Arkansas. Is that right? Akron. Thank you.
Hold your applause until the end. We have quite a few students to go through, so we'll call the names quickly, and at the end, we'll give them a thunderous round of applause. Thank you.
Next, Samantha Javier. She is from Paint Branch High School. She is completing the behavioral health degree, and she's going on to UMBC. Next, Edna Reyes Campos from Damascus High School. She's completing the behavioral health degree as well. She is going on to the University of Maryland, College Park. Next, Sophia Gomez Napier. She is from Springbrook High School. She's completing the behavioral health degree as well, and will be going on to Mount St. Mary's University. Next, Veer Banwaite from Walter Johnson High School. He's completing the computer science early college degree and going on to Carnegie Mellon University. Danasia O'Neill. Danasia, thank you. Danasia O'Neill from Albert Einstein High School. She's completing the behavioral health degree and going on to UMBC at the University of Shady Grove. Victoria Vanderhurst from Rockville High School, completing the behavioral health degree, going on to UMBC Shady Grove. Harold Cameron from Quince Orchard High School, completing the behavioral health associate's degree as well, going on to UMBC. Betsy Martinez from Rockville High School, also completing the behavioral health associate's degree, going on to Redlands. Yeah, good to see you too. William Chang from Thomas Wooten High School, completing the computer science degree, going on to University of Maryland, where he will study computer science. David Chang from Quince Orchard High School, completing the computer science degree and going on to UMD College Park. Isaiah Bird from Northwest High School, completing the computer science associate degree and going on to UMBC. Ryan Anwar from Seneca Valley High School, completing the computer science associate degree and going on to Northeastern University. Natalie Figueroa from Quince Orchard High School, completing the computer science degree, going on to the University of Maryland. Miguel Leon Galicia from Northwest High School, completing the computer science degree, going on to UMBC. Danielle Badman from Northwest High School, completing the computer science associate degree, going on to UMD College Park. David Ahmed from Winston Churchill High School, completing the computer science degree, going on to UMBC. Brandon Rivera from Quince Orchard High School, completing the Associates of Applied Science in Cybersecurity and going on to UMGC. Abel Mintasnat from Wooten High School, completing the Computer Science Associate degree, going on to UMBC Shady Grove. Rayanne Dasty from Clarksburg High School, completing the Cybersecurity degree and going on to UMBC. Jeremy Kaveg from Sherwood High School, completing the Cybersecurity degree and going on to Notre Dame of Maryland. Aiden Woodbland from Seneca Valley High School, completing the Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, going on to UMBC. Ahmed Bakayoko from Watkins Mill High School, completing the Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity and going on to UMBC. Zenoa Collymore from Watkins Mills High School, completing the Associate of Business degree and going on to UMBC. Sahara Adathan, is that right? Zahada? Sahara Adithan from Seneca Valley High School, completing the Biotechnology Associate degree and going on to UMD. Tara Murgitson from Seneca Valley High School, completing the Computer Science degree and going on to UMD. Sai Lakchi from Clarksburg High School, completing the Computer Science degree and going on to UMBC. Jasmine Nguyen from Seneca Valley High School, completing the Computer Science degree and going on to the University of Maryland, College Park. Manvi Sharma from Clarksburg High School, completing the Computer Science degree and going on to UMD College Park. Ivan Valenzuela from Seneca Valley High School, completing the Computer Science degree and going on to UMD College Park. Gerald Lacayo from Rockville High School, completing the Mathematics degree and going on to UMD. Majida Bangura from Richard Montgomery High School, graduating with her biological science degree and going on to UMBC for environmental science. Chrissy Apong from Montgomery Blair High School, completing the computer science degree and going on to Louisiana State University. Jia Shi Lin, also known as Jessie, going on to from Northwest High School and going on to Virginia Tech with her General Engineering Associate's degree. Amna Dasti from Magruder High School, completing the Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, going on to UMBC. Kyle Pudial from Damascus High School, completing the Computer Science degree and going on to UMBC. Ethan Shea from Wooten High School, completing his early college degree in computer science and going on to UMD. Patrick Syme from Sherwood High School, completing his computer science degree and going on to the University of Maryland, College Park. Kyler Gellison from Northwest High School, completing his computer science degree and going on to UMBC. Autumn Peace from Paint Branch High School, completing her Associate of Science in Biological Sciences, going on to UMBC. Angelina Romero from Montgomery Blair High School, finishing the RadTech program and continuing RadTech program at Montgomery College. Nanjo Smith from Watkins Mill High School, completing her Cloud Computing Associate degree and going on to Towson University. Kalisa Vungani from James Hubert Blake High School, completing her Cloud Computing Associate of Applied Science and going on to Towson University. Gustav Klein from Northwood High School, completing his Cloud and Networking Associate degree. he will be taking a gap year next year. Daniel Arturo from Paint Branch High School, completing his cloud computing associate degree and going on to UMBC. Hikma Hussein from James Herbert Blake High School, completing her cloud computing associate degree and is undecided. Let's see. Nuaman Asifa from Montgomery Blair High School. She is completing her behavioral health associate's degree and going on to Towson University. Anissa Isla from Montgomery Blair High School, completing their computer science degree and going on to the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Matthew DeWitt from Springbrook High School, completing his computer science associate degree and going on to UMBC. Dustin Nguyen from Springbrook High School, graduating with their biological science associate degree and going on to UMBC. Chloe Bourne from Wheaton High School, graduating with her behavioral health associate degree and going on to Towson University. Kaya Gilgis from Springbrook High School, graduating with their behavioral health associate degree and going on to Suffolk University. Emily Owens from Walt Whitman High School, graduating with their business associate degree and going on to Fordham University. Manal Siddiqui from James Hubert Blake High School, graduating with their associate in business degree, going on to George Washington University, where they will study economics. Celine Davenport from Clarksburg High School, graduating with their business associate degree and going on to UMD. Andrea Garcia Cohen from Watkins Mill High School. She will graduate with her business associate degree and go on to Towson University. Halima Dasty from Northwest High School, graduating with her associate in business degree and going on to the University of Maryland. Sean Nguyen from Damascus High School, graduating with his associate in business degree and going on to the University of Maryland. Ahmed Nasser from Northwest High School, graduating. Ahmed, what's your degree? Business. Okay, graduating with his associate in business degree and going on to Georgetown. Callista Ayapong from Sherwood High School, graduating with her biological science associate degree and going on to UMBC. Abigail LeCue from Bethesda Chevy Chase High School, graduating with her biological sciences associate degree and going on to the University of Maryland, College Park. Gael Castillo from Gaithersburg High School, graduating with their biological sciences associate degree, will go on to UMD at USG. Jonathan Berhane from Gaithersburg High School, graduating with his nursing degree, and at this point he is undecided. Ezekiel Venegas from Poolsville High School, graduating with his associate in business degree and going on to Towson University. Connor Alton from Paint Branch High School, graduating with his business degree and going on to Towson University. Carter Franklin from Clarksburg High School, graduating with his business degree and going on to Towson University as well. Hawa Holm from Damascus High School, graduating with their business degree and undecided. Ricardo Martinez from Damascus High School, graduating with his Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, will be going on to UMBC to study computer science. Jordan Wells from Magruder High School, graduating with their Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, will be pursuing an internship and attending UMGC. Alexandra El Costa from Damascus High School, graduating with her Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity. She's cracking me up. She says, please say Harvard, but just kidding. Wink, wink. Stephen Everhart Kahina attended Springbrook High School, graduating with their Cybersecurity Associate of Applied Science, going on to GWU. Neil Matta from Sherwood High School, graduating with their Bioscience Associate degree and going on to Nova Southeastern University. Binta So from Gaithersburg High School, graduating with her Biological Science degree and going on to Seton Hill University. Derek Gomez from Seneca Valley High School, graduating with his Biological Sciences degree and moving on to UMBC. Navya Koganti from Clarksburg High School, graduating with her Biological Science degree and going on to the University of Rochester. Samuel K. Goon from Poolsville High School, graduating with his Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, and he will be heading into the workforce. Cheryl Devon Twyman from Thomas S. Wooten High School, graduating with her Associate of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, going on to Bowie State University. Jacob Gellick from Thomas Wooten High School, graduating with his business degree and going on to UMBC. Romo Ashbrenner from Thomas S. Wooten High School, graduating with his business degree and going on to UMD. Jeho Choi from Richard Montgomery High School, graduating with his business degree and going on to UMBC. Rebecca Elmore from Wooten High School, graduating with their Biological Sciences Associate degree and going on to UMD, where they will study biology. Michaela Vu from Damascus High School, graduating with their Biological Science degree, going on to UMD College Park. Zoya Chen from Damascus High School, graduating with her Biological Science degree and going on to UMD College Park. Faith James from Sherwood High School, graduating with her Biological Science degree and going on to UMD. Hope James from Sherwood High School, graduating with her biology degree and going on to UMD. Hamna Ali from James Hubert Blake High School, graduating with their engineering degree and going on to UMD. Emily Dang from Paint Branch High School, graduating with their engineering degree and going on to UMBC. Priyanka Estol from Quince Orchard High School, graduating with her mathematics degree and going on to UMBC. Avram Avi Logan, graduating with his mathematics degree. He's from the Rockville High School and going on to Louisiana State University. Miraf Dinku from Blake High School, graduating in both engineering and mathematics and will be attending the University of Michigan. Nathaniel Chanielu from Wheaton High School, graduating with his computer science degree and going into the workforce. Nice. Lucas Craven from Quince Orchard High School, graduating with his business associate degree and going on to the University of Maryland College Park. Abigail Off from Northwest High School, graduating with her business degree and heading to Liberty University. Jade Brungert from Magruder High School, graduating with her mathematics degree and going on to UMD College Park. Violet Brungart from Magruder High School, graduating with her business degree and heading to UMD College Park. Julia Dennis from Walter Johnson High School, graduating with her general engineering degree and heading to Haverford College. Jira Holmberg from Quince Orchard High School, graduating with his general engineering degree and heading to UMBC. Fabian Fikadu from Seneca Valley High School, graduating with her general engineering degree and heading to Northwestern University. Folashade Ebenu. Say it again. Folashade Ebenu from Seneca Valley High School, graduating with their general engineering degree and heading to UMD. Isabella Mowell from Quince Orchard High School, graduating with her behavioral health degree and heading to Hood College. Anna Ross from Seneca Valley High School, graduating with her elementary education associate degree and heading to the University of Central Florida. Caitlin Spenley from Richard Montgomery High School, graduating with her general engineering degree and heading to the University of Maryland College Park. Alexander Ibache from Damascus High School, graduating with his general engineering associate degree and heading to Virginia Tech. Ian Reyes Campos from Damascus High School, graduating with his general engineering degree, heading on to UMD. Joshua Kissinger from Gaithersburg High School, graduating with his general engineering degree, going on to the University of Maryland College Park campus where he will study electrical engineering. Danushka Jagodije from Zadak Magruder High School, graduating with his general engineering degree, heading to UMD College Park for computer engineering. Josephine Akone Bent from Wooten High School, graduating with her behavioral health associate degree, heading to Howard University. Ava Woods from Clarksburg High School, graduating with their elementary education special education associate degree and heading to Towson University. Ibrahim Salahuddin from Richard Montgomery High School, graduating with his general engineering degree and is undecided at this point. Tan Tre Nguyen from Springbrook High School, graduating with his biological sciences degree and heading to UMBC. Salvador Campos from Rockville High School, graduating with their general engineering associate degree and heading to CUA. Tyler Bellin from Sherwood High School, graduating with his general engineering degree and heading to UMD. Shreya Swaminathan from Northwest High School, graduating with her biotechnology associate degree and heading to UMBC to study transitional life sciences and technology. Michelle Ibina from Damascus High School, graduating with her biological science degree and heading to the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. McKenna Varga from Seneca Valley High School, finishing her radiologic technology associate degree. Well, actually, she is in the program now, continuing on this fall. And Dior Day from Springbrook High School, studying nursing currently and will continue to study nursing in the fall. And I think that is it for our early college graduates.
Wow. One more time for early college, please. Dr. Sines and I were just sharing, 2 years ago, we started the behavior health program. We added it to the degree options for early college, and it was so exciting to see so many of our students graduating. This is the first cohort of graduates from the behavior health program, and we're so excited. Early college, they can choose between one of 18 degrees, and they have chose well. We're so excited for your future. Congratulations again to our early college scholars. Next, our middle college program. Our next class speaker will be representing the Montgomery College Middle College program at Northwest High School. Please receive Victor Mathis. Please come to the stage.
Good evening, parents, teachers, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of dual enrollment. Today, as we stand on the tip of a new chapter, I am deeply honored to reflect upon the journey we have shared. Each of us, glowing in achievement, carries not just a diploma, but a story of perseverance, discovery, and triumph. In our journey, we've experienced the fusion of high school challenges with a college-level opportunity, creating a peak where academic brilliance flourishes. Many of us have embraced this challenge, immersing ourselves in courses that transcended standard boundaries, creating a fire of passion for learning that knows no bounds. As an engineering student, I've been able to dive deeper within my field further than I could have ever imagined, taking all entry-level math and physics courses to allow some of my favorite research that I've ever completed. It allowed for real-world connections that I wouldn't have been able to find anywhere else. It wouldn't have been possible along the way, but through these experiences, we've sharpened our intellect, unlocking doors to futures brimming with promise. Yet, beyond the academic world, our time together has created social bonds that transcend distance and time. From debates in the classroom to laughter echoing through the halls, we forged friendships that serve as pillars of support, deepening our values of community. Whether it was making peanut butter jelly sandwiches for those in need or tutoring others on the Pattern of the Tailor series, it's been a long journey together. In these shared moments, we've discovered the power of collaboration, empathy, and inclusivity, virtues that will guide us far beyond these halls. As we stand on the edge of new horizons, preparing to begin journeys that will lead us to universities near and far, let us carry the lessons and the memories cherished. Let us embrace challenges ahead with the same resilience that has brought us to this pivotal moment. As you navigate the paths of college, remember that each lecture, each conversation, each opportunity is a stroke on the canvas for your future. Capture them with pride, for the world awaits the masterpiece that is yours to create. So, my fellow graduates, as you dive into the boundless expanse of tomorrow, do so with hearts filled with passion, minds topped with curiosity, and spirits built by the knowledge that you are the architects of your own destiny. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world is yours for the taking. Go forth and make it extraordinary.
These speakers are wonderful, wonderful. And while the coordinators prepare our middle college students from Northwest High School, allow me to share a little bit of information about our middle college program at Northwest. So middle college provides students the opportunity to complete a pathway starting in grade 9. They apply in grade 8. And they began their 9th grade year with high school courses. And then as they matriculate through their high school program, through a combination of AP courses and college courses, they earn credits towards their college degree. At Northwest High School, students can earn an associate's degree in general studies, in business, and general engineering. All students who attend Northwest High School can access this program. Those who attend any of the 9 high school clusters in the Up-County area can apply to participate in the program in grade 8. And if there's more interest than seats, there's a lottery process. At this time, I'm going to invite the principal of Northwest High School to join us on stage, Mr. Scott Smith. And ask the leaders on the stage to please stand and prepare to receive our Middle College Northwest Scholars.
I'm very proud to present to you our scholars in Middle College from Northwest High School. First, we have Anaya Pema. She's getting a degree in General Studies and going on to the University of Arizona. Samantha DiCamillo is getting a General Studies degree, and she is going on to Penn State University studying criminology. Shreya Singh is graduating in General Engineering and going on to UMD College Park. Wania Mustafa is getting a General STEM degree and going on to UMBC. Nisanch Sakumar is getting a General Engineering degree and going on to UMD. Nicholas Nguyen is getting a General Studies STEM degree and going on to UMBC. Tiffany Achampong is getting a degree in general studies and going on to the University of Maryland. Louiska Lacane is getting a degree in general studies and going on to Towson University. Jordan Oranjan is getting a general studies degree and going on to Virginia Tech. Hillary Duodu is going on to Temple University to study computer science. Ashley Yago is getting a general studies STEM degree and going on to UMBC. David Granados Martinez is getting a general studies STEM degree and going on to UMBC to study biochemistry. Joshua Tolentino is getting a STEM degree and going on to UMBC. Cole Johnson is getting a business degree and going on to UMBC. Samuel Arnold is getting a general studies degree and going to LSU. Sofia Campos Olero is getting a general studies degree and she will go to UMD. Yumna Khan is getting a science degree and going on to UMD. Aliza Sadiq is going on to UMBC to study cognitive and behavioral neuroscience. Gavin Badminster is getting an engineering degree and going on to University of Maryland. Akshay Manamaran is getting a general studies STEM degree and going on to UMD to study computer science. Kwa Huang is getting a general studies STEM degree and going on to UMBC. Anthony Wang is getting a general engineering degree and going to UMD. Sanu Harivanam is getting a general studies STEM degree and going to University of Maryland. Mahi Gorakavi is getting a general studies degree and going to University of Maryland. Thomas Thornton is getting a business degree and going to University of Richmond. Hillary Kipoliango is getting a social science degree and going to University of Maryland. Gabriela Radauskis is getting a STEM degree and going to UMBC to study neuroscience. Carlos Del Rio is getting a business degree and going to University of Maryland. Victor Mathias is getting a general engineering degree and going on to University of Maryland. Ayan Purohit is getting a general studies STEM degree and going to UMBC for computer engineering. Nathan White is getting a STEM degree and going to George Washington University. Ralph Egaraneza is getting a general studies degree and going to University of Maryland. Jaden Mwanda is going to UMBC. Madabi Kabir is getting a STEM degree and going to University of Maryland, College Park. Monica Chang is getting a STEM degree and going to University of Maryland, College Park. Hannah Farag is getting a business degree and going to University of Maryland. Ellie Soto is getting a social science and administrative health degree and going to University of Maryland. Kamari Hamilton is getting a degree in engineering and going to North Carolina AT. Gustavo Aguera is getting a business degree and going to Loyola University. Janelle Vo is getting a general STEM degree and going to College Park. Addison Hill is getting a STEM degree and going to SUNY. And those are our middle college students of Northwest High School.
Congratulations again to our middle college at Northwest scholars. At this time, I'm going to invite the speaker for our next middle college program, our middle college program at Northwood High School. Miss Anita Conte, will you please come forward?
Hello, everyone. As Dr. Florida already said, my name is Anita Conte, and I'm a senior at Northwood High School. Well, for another 3 weeks. So this is actually my second time writing and presenting a speech. The first time was for MC Leads, which is a leadership program I took here. I took at MC. As MC Square student, we have been through a lot. Personally, I've had many sleepless nights and long exams. I would say if it was not because of the determination to make myself and my family proud, I would not have been here today. However, the fact that all of us are here today show how resilient we are, and that deserves a big clap. From the MC Square program, I have learned many things, and I'm not only talking about the things we learn when we're in class. This program has taught me the true meaning of perseverance, which is pushing even though things are hard. I have learned to adapt and cope with different people in different environments. I have learned the importance of communication and how to build relationships with people that we might not necessarily know. On top of that, I've gained tremendous amount of leadership skills. I now fully understand how hard work pays off, even though this is just the beginning of our journey. The road hasn't been easiest, but this program has showed me that hard work and determination, everything is possible, so we can dream as big as we want. The biggest lesson I've learned from this program is standing up for ourselves and advocating our need for others. With that, I have become the first student to ever take and pass the Creole syllability test in Maryland. If you're wondering where Creole is from, it's from Sierra Leone, which is where I was born, and Couche, which is a greeting for hello. There are so many lessons I've learned, and possibly some of you have learned the same thing, even more. I want to end my speech by giving a thanks to our two coordinators, Mr. Angel and Mr. Sauter. They've been so supportive, and they're a great mentor to us. I would also like to thank my family for their encouragement and their love. Also, my friends for making me not feel alone during this tireless and endless work. I'm a better version of myself, all because of them. Lastly, I would like to thank the audience for listening. Thank you and have a great rest of the evening.
Thank you, Ms. Conte. As our coordinators prepare our scholars from the Northwood Middle College program, allow me to share information about that program. Northwood's Middle College program was actually the first, and we would not have this, okay. A little excited. We certainly would not have had that program come to fruition if it were not for the principal at that time, Dr. Henry Johnson, who actually is our current acting chief of staff. The Northwood Middle College program, similar to the Northwest program, is a pathway from grade 9 to 12. Students take a combination of AP courses and college courses in order to earn their college degree. They apply in grade 8 if Northwood is not their home school, and just like at Northwest, if there's more applicants than seats, there is a lottery process that students must go through. The degree options at Northwood include general studies and business degree. At this time, I'm going to invite the principal of Northwood High School, Dr. Jonathan Garrett, to join us on stage. And ask our leaders on stage to please rise and prepare to receive the Northwood High School scholars.
All right, these are the Northwood Gladiators. And this is our 7th cohort of graduates. Lucky 7. Jace Corley got his degree in general studies. Sasa Social Science Administration and Health, so you know what SSI is, and will continue at Towson University. Chloe Tujim got her degree in General Studies, SSI, and is going to continue at MC this summer. Michael Nielsen got his General Studies in STEM degree and will be going to Brigham Young in Idaho. Jamie Hernandez Sosa got her degree in General Studies, SSI, and is going to Tufts University. Carter Hyde got his degree in mathematics and will be going to the University of Maryland, College Park. Daniel Heil got his General Studies Hackle degree, Humanities, Arts, Communication, and Language, and he will be going to St. Mary's College of Maryland. Julia Lysenko got an Integrated Science and Humanities degree and will continue at Salisbury University. Anita Conte, who you just heard from, got her degree in General Studies STEM and will be continuing at the University of Maryland, College Park. Gabriela Aguilar Martinez got her General Studies STEM degree and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Mamjada Sam got her business degree and will continue at the University of Maryland Global Campus. Mariama Chiam got her business degree and will continue at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Alana Hart got her degree in computer science and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Sophia Hall Levin got her degree in General Studies in SSI and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Sophia May Hidalgo got her degree in business. Got to read what it says in front of me. Stephanie May Hidalgo got her degree in business and will continue at the University of Maryland. Kenneth Goombry got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at the University of Maryland. Jessica Nguyen got her degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at the University of Maryland. Atir Pradhan got his degree in business to continue at the University of Maryland. Dean Truong got his degree in computer science and will continue at the University of Maryland. Willa Rothenberg got her degree in General Studies Humanities and will continue at St. John's. Khadijah Njai got her degree in computer science and will continue at Princeton University. Tanya Vadea Fuentes got her degree in STEM and is going to continue here at the universities at Shady Grove. Christine Masakiza got her degree in business and will continue at my alma mater, the University of Michigan. Go Blue. Sarai Rodriguez got her General Studies SSI degree and will continue at American University. Riley Brown Iquanu got her degree in computer science and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Joseph Parker got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at Virginia Tech. Ashley Ramos got her General Studies CSA and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Melanie Torres Jacinto got her General Studies CSA and will continue at Mount St. Mary's University. Macarius Ajengburek got his degree in business and will continue at Loyola University, Maryland. Sina Jonas got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at Notre Dame of Maryland. Barakat Azrat got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Nahom Asrat got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Fikreb Mezgebu got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at the University of Maryland, College Park. Karubal Burhani got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. And last but not least, in our 7th year, Liul Tekele got his degree in General Studies STEM and will continue at UMBC. Give it up one more time for your Northwood Gladiators.
You can tell that by Mr. Sauter's voice. He has done this before. Let's give a thunderous round of applause for both of our middle college programs, Northwest and Northwood. The last group of students to be honored tonight come from our P-TECH program, Pathways and Network and Information Technologies at Clarksburg High School. The speaker for this P-TECH program is Nia Richard. Please come to the stage.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for attending this recognition ceremony. My name is Nia Richard, and I'm graduating from the P-TECH program. First and foremost, congratulations, class of 2024. Give it up. I want everyone to take a second and look around. When I gaze into the crowd, I see a lot of nicely dressed people, but I also see hardworking students. You should be very proud of yourselves. Taking high school and college classes simultaneously is no easy feat. I can still recall many times I started assignments that were due at 11:59, at 11:15. I'm sure some of you can relate. Next, I know you aren't sitting by your parents and guardians, but at the end of this ceremony, I want you to give them a big hug and thank them. My parents have been the main source of my strength throughout this high school/college experience, and they deserve the recognition. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Make sure you express to your family how much you appreciate their support, guidance, and strength. I would also like to give special recognition to the P-TECH coordinators, Ms. Bestel and Ms. Khan. My cohort of P-TECH, I believe, has been one of the most challenging for Ms. Bestel to work with. As much as I know she'll miss us, I'm sure she's relieved to not receive any more calls about us talking too much in class. On a more serious note, Ms. Bestel, you are one of the reasons why we as students have made it this far. I know a lot of your hard work isn't acknowledged, but it hasn't gone unnoticed. Thank you so much. I volunteered to give a speech at this recognition ceremony without much hesitation. Ms. Bestel provided me with the details and mentioned that the theme of my speech should revolve around Make a Move, which is the motto of Montgomery College. To be honest, I had forgotten that was our motto. Nevertheless, drawing from my love of poetry, Langston Hughes' poem, Dreams, immediately came to mind. It reads, "Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. While it's natural to feel relieved that our schooling journey has come to an end, remember that this moment marks the beginning of our next story. One book of our lives is closing, but it was the prequel for what is yet to come. Whether you are continuing your education, stepping into the workforce, or embarking on entrepreneurial endeavors, always keep your gaze fixed on the future. The journey ahead of us is one of growth, dedication, and determination, but it will not be easy. As we become young adults and begin shaping our lives, we must hold on to our dreams, as Langston Hughes described. The best way to do that is by making a move. Regardless of where you end up in life, as long as you are making moves, you will continue to succeed and prosper. Congratulations again to everyone here. Be proud of your accomplishments and continue to pursue endeavors that fill you with pride. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Richard. Now, as our coordinators prepare our P-TECH scholars to receive their stoles, allow me to share information about our last program, P-TECH. P-TECH is unique in that it actually is supported through a grant by the Maryland State Department of Education, where students not only have the opportunity to complete their associate's degree, but they also have the opportunity to participate in a paid internship experience and have mentors with them throughout their matriculation at Clarksburg High School. They apply for the program in grade 8 as well. And again, if there are more interest than seats, then there's a lottery process. But if they go to the high school, they have the opportunity to participate if Clarksburg is their home school. At this time, I'm going to invite the assistant principal from Clarksburg High School, Ms. Lindsley Couch, to the stage and ask our leaders to stand and prepare to receive our P-TECH scholars.
Good evening. It's my honor to present to you the 37 Clarksburg High School P-TECH students, class of 2024. All of these students have earned their degree in cloud computing and networking technology. They've also earned 2 additional certificates, IT Professional Plus certificate and the Cloud Computing and System Administrator certificate. It's a great accomplishment to these students. Our first, Peter Sahalas, University of South Carolina. Vansh Sharma, going to UMD College Park. Isokin Ikpia, going to University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC. Derek Olmedo Fernandez, going to Mount St. Mary's. Kaylee Pokropsky, going to University of Maryland, College Park. Nia Richard. I cannot read that, Nia. What does that say? It just says Ann Arbor. Where did she say? Oh, University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. Is that correct? Oh, UMBC. I don't know what it says here. I apologize, Nia. Kunal Shah, University of Maryland, College Park. Abigail Wolfman, going to University of New Haven. Major Thompson, going to Towson. Mahika Chowdhury, going to Penn State University. Nathan Degbo, going to UMBC. David Lopez, going to UMBC. Sahina Sanavaratna, going to Towson. Samira Bakayoko, going to University of Michigan. Matthew Edict, University of Maryland, College Park. Atta Siddiqui, UMBC. Easton Sherwood, Albright College. Nipun Masheri, UMD College Park. Ishan Gomber, UMBC. Sabrath Kacholia, UMBC. Vivian Dow, University of Maryland College Park. Avyukta Davu, Purdue. Ashish Kumar, UMD. Vedika Anand, University of Florida. Tanya Balamorgan, UMBC. And Rudra Patel, UMBC. Congratulations, PTEC students.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a standing round of applause for our class of 2024 graduates. So exciting, so exciting. And as if that were not enough, we have some special recognitions to share with you for this evening. After this will be my last time at the podium, I think, for this evening. And I just want to thank you for the opportunity. This is always an exciting event for me. And before I take my seat, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the dual enrollment program assistants and the coordinators at our schools that work daily with these students. If you'll just stand. And then at the college, we have our coordinators who serve well, and they serve tirelessly. So they were in the back giving the stoves, but we certainly want to have them stand as well. Where are you? Our coordinators, Montgomery College. I see you over there and in the back. Yes. It really does take a village, and we are fortunate to have one instructional specialist at MCPS, our dual enrollment specialist at Central Service, who really keeps this all together for us. Where is Michael Sullivan? Oh, a round of applause for Michael Sullivan, please. So it's just so good to have each of you here, and I know that our interim superintendent and president acknowledged all of the staff at both institutions, but this really could not happen without all of them, so we are certainly appreciative of their commitment to our students and to this program, including those standing in the back from Career and Post-Secondary Partnerships. I see you, if you can just wave. Thank you so much, thank you so much. Now, with that, I am delighted to introduce to you the director of the academic initiatives at Montgomery College, who oversees the dual enrollment programs for the institution, who will present special recognitions and also introduce the Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. At this time, please receive Mr. Akima Rogers.
Thanks, Mom. How are y'all feeling tonight? Well, I got to tell you, first of all, students, I thought y'all were looking real good coming in, very sharp, very nice. But then with those stoles on, you just took it to another level, so congrats. It is truly my honor this evening to come before you to recognize all of our outstanding students. I've been working in higher education for many years, And it's evenings like these that remind me of why we do what we do. And it's great to be part of such a phenomenal opportunity for you, for our youth, and our future leaders. So first to our students, can we go back 4 years ago? You were graduating 8th grade, and you graduated online, didn't you? COVID just hit, and you were just leaving 8th grade and going into 9th grade. So now we are 4 years later, and you all have earned all these college credits, earned your high school diploma, and you've knocked it out the box. So thank you very much for your persistence. Congratulations to that. And to our parents, I want our parents to stand right now. And for all of our students, you better give them a big round of applause. Parents, stand up. All of our parents, guardians, supporters, thank you so much. You are part of that support system to make it happen. And also, I commend you. And the real reason why I did that, because I know if you have old knees like mine, that felt really good right now, to just stretch it out. We are at the last stage of this wonderful evening. And so thank you all for attentively participating in this wonderful affair. Before I get to the student recognitions, I must first thank our Montgomery College leadership, Dr. Britnall, and the Board of Trustees, Dr. Williams, our president of MC, Dr. Price, our senior vice president, for your vision, your leadership, your guidance, everything. Thank you so much to our strong partners under Dr. Felder. I saw Dr. LaGrange in the back as well. And Dr. Floyd, thank you for being strong partners with us, and we want to thank you. I've often said that dual enrollment, our programs, are simply the conduit that allows a high school student to live in both the high school and the college world. And to my right here are a group of dedicated professionals that are the real reasons why you are here today. These are our senior vice presidents, our vice presidents, our deans, our department chairs, our faculty liaison is here, our other faculty are here, and they are the ones that help to support you and get you through all these degrees. And so thank you. When I put the call out to come and join us, they wanted to see it for themselves because they've invested in you as well. And so thank you all. And if you all don't mind, I'll let your slightly old knees stand as well. And just thank you all for all you've done. Thank you. It's your curriculum and outstanding faculty that really makes our programs go. And we've already acknowledged all of our dual enrollment staff, but really, again, thank you so much. They are the front line in supporting our students and making sure that everything goes well. So thank you all to all of the support staff, the coordinators at MC, the DEPAs, and all of the professionals that are part of that. And then finally, to Dr. Elena Science, whose innovation, inspiration, and relentless advocacy not only ensures that we have a strong partnership with MCPS, but that we are second to none in the state of Maryland. So thank you very much, Dr. Science. And so tonight, allow me to provide you just a glimpse of some special recognition for our students and how phenomenal they really are. And so if we go to the next slide, Phi Theta Kappa is an official honor society of community colleges. It recognizes academic achievement of college students. Students must have a cumulative GPA of at least 3.5 for at least 15 credit hours and be enrolled in a degree program. This year we have 24 students who have applied and are accepted into Phi Theta Kappa. Can those students stand up real quickly? Thank you. Next, and we're gonna keep this moving. Next, our Dr. Harry Hardin Student Academic Excellence Award recipients. It was created in honor of our beloved former dean at MC to recognize and inspire high-achieving students. Students must have a 3.5 GPA for 2 consecutive semesters with at least 24 college credits earned. This year, we have 57 students. And so our Harry Hardin recipients, could you please stand if you are here? All right. And there was a wonderful ceremony for them on Monday. And so just part of the whole week-long celebration leading towards commencement on Friday. And in fact, on Monday and here again tonight, we're going to recognize Victor Matthias. Please stand. This young man will receive the Dr. Harry Hardin Student Academic Excellence Medallion Award. This award is given out to only one student per campus, college-wide, not just dual enrollment, college-wide. And Victor is the Germantown recipient. So congrats, Victor. All right, let's have some fun. Next slide. All right, our youngest graduate, Jaden Mwanda. All right. Most college credits earned, Shreya Swamathian. Where's Shreya? She's right there. Congrats. That says 94 credits, college credits earned. Congratulations. And we had so many students that earned far more than the required 75 service learning hours. Because you are still graduating with your high school diploma, you have to meet all of those same requirements. But these 4 students earned over 1,000 student service learning hours. So congratulations to all of you all. And next, I want to just, and Dr. Williams talked a little bit about it, but students who graduate with a 3.5 or higher graduate with honors. We had 124 students who had a 3.5 or higher. 57 of those students had a 3.7 or higher, and 25 had a perfect 4.0. And so my hat really goes off to you. I mean, being in high school is tough. Being in high school and being a teenager is tough, but then being in college and then excelling in all of these areas, we are so proud of you. So keep doing what you're doing. And then, next slide. Our Honors Summer Research Colloquium presenters. So we actually had 22 students who did STEM honors research over the summer. These are the students that actually went before the entire college and presented their research at a colloquium in the fall. And they did so again with the others honor students that participated. And so congratulations to all of them. We are also proud of our dual enrollment ambassadors and want to acknowledge them. They were selected to represent the program to prospective students and parents, as well as our current student body. So as you transition to the next phase of your academic careers, you are all ambassadors for dual enrollment in Montgomery College. So sound the word on the education that you receive, the support, and all of the things that are sure to come with the great success that you are going to have, and continue to make us proud. And so thank you and congratulations to everyone. And so before I introduce our speaker for closing remarks, just 2 quick housekeeping things. You all received a number of emails to do the survey to let us know what you're doing, where you're going, all of these things. So please keep in touch, fill out the survey, and so that we can make sure that we know all the great things that you're doing. At the end of the ceremony, once it officially ends, we're gonna try to take a large group picture of everyone and kind of center here, just to get everyone in one picture here. So I ask that all of our graduates don't go anywhere unless you're heading towards this center here. And so now I would like to introduce Dr. Deidre Price. She is Montgomery College's Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and College Provost, and she will come to bring closing remarks. Dr. Price started at MC, moved here from Florida, so in January, and has hit the ground running. Although she is relatively new to MC, she is not new to dual enrollment and really truly understands the value and the phenomenal aspects of what you all have done. It's through her leadership and vision, there is really no telling how high these programs will go. And so I thank you, Dr. Price, for your leadership, and I'll ask that you come up to give closing remarks.
Thank you so much. So all I can say is wow. I am familiar and I love dual enrollment very, very much. That's how I started my college career. I was a dual enrollment student as well, and I'm very proud to have a college graduate, my daughter, who also did a lot of dual enrollment as well. So I have just been like an extra little cheerleading mom up here. So very proud of you all and the work you have all done. And I've also been very focused on parents' faces and guardians' faces as you all are celebrating this. I love that someone brought to the microphone a Langston Hughes poem. There is maybe no better poet, but I will say a lot of the themes about dreams resonate so deeply tonight because this room is full of dreams come true. Come to fruition, and it's not just the dreams of the individual students, it's the dreams of the families and the dreams of the friends, and they've seen this up close, how hard you've worked, and I just can't tell you how proud we are of your accomplishments. You are just beginning, and I'm so excited about your futures. Please stay in touch. Please keep us posted. This is just the beginning, and you have so much to be proud of. So I do have actual prepared remarks. I'll do that fast. I'll just say this has been an absolutely wonderful celebration. What an honor this evening has been to celebrate each of you and your remarkable educational investments and achievements. Every single one of you has successfully completed an extraordinary journey, balancing a college education and completing or pursuing a post-secondary credential at the same time as a high school diploma. We are incredibly proud of you. Students, as you reflect on your past year, I am so confident that you will remember both the happy times and the challenging times. And when you reflect on these times, I want you to recall also the perseverance, the dedication, and the unwavering determination that you applied that helped you navigate and excel in a highly rigorous program. You did this. You're the reason we're here. Your commitment to your education and the skills that you built through the process of managing these complex pursuits of a high school and college education will without a doubt have strengthened your awareness and your readiness to take on new and exciting challenges and opportunities on the path ahead. So as you transition to four-year institutions or begin your career, know that you carry a wealth of knowledge, skills, and also wisdom to serve you throughout your life. And this has prepared you to extend your positive impact to others around you. You are poised today to make a significant difference in our community and already have. We know you will do incredible things. So to the parents, guardians, friends, and families here today also, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your support, your encouragement, and your belief in these students' potential. Your sacrifices, guidance, and love have been instrumental in shaping the outcomes and the successes that you see today. Your decision to entrust your children to the dual enrollment program is a testament to your faith in MCPS and Montgomery College, and we are so thankful for the opportunity to partner with you in this incredible work of preparing these students for their ever so bright futures ahead. The success of this dual enrollment program is also a testament to the solid and lasting partnership between Montgomery County Public Schools and Montgomery College. As you embark on the next chapter of your journeys, I assure you that you are more than prepared to embrace every challenge ahead. You are ready to lead and to inspire others, and you are doing that today already. This is just the beginning of your powerful and lasting influence on your families, your friends, and your communities. What an incredible honor it is for us to all be here with you together tonight to celebrate that and to honor you for who you are in this moment and who you are creating yourself to be in the future. So congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you.
And that ends tonight's festivities. Let's celebrate. Have a good evening.